like the history. I feel like this shit never ended, bro. But like now, it's just so much more. Like it's shit spirituality, like it's your mental, like you understanding yourself, loving yourself, learning how to love your family better, the people around you. Like all this shit, is like literally never ending. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I think I was just so damn hard on myself because I'm always trying to fix certain parts of myself, but then it's like I'll reveal one thing here, but it make me feel like because I'm lacking right here, I can't fix this shit right here right now. So then I get bothered about other things, but it's like all compartmentalized, yo, for real, for real. That's how I feel within myself. Like I'm really just trying to fight and get through this shit, yo. What you feel like here? Cause I mean, you been in this shit too. What you think?
Well, like when you get to a certain point, you realize that there was a point where we didn't even record history. You know, we were just being. So we could say we've been here hundreds of thousands of years. Maybe we've been here millions of years, and this gets to the point where it becomes myth. And if there was a point, there was a point where it was just us on this planet. So what somebody else called us, they really ain't really as concerning to me when you break it down to that far of a point. You feel what I'm saying? Because then I started to get into the parts where they're talking about Atlantis and Lemuria, you know, like, you know, ancient things that it's like no evidence of. So then it's like, where do you go from here?
Yeah, cause they try to say that what you call them Atlantis, like they really try to say that shit sank and went up under the water. Like
I mean,
it's part of the ocean we can't even get to.
That's right, because you got then you got so many wormholes. You got shallow Earth theory. Then you got people say flat. Like it's so many levels to where you can explore.
Yeah,
you feel
it's
me?
like really where you want to go with this shit.
Yeah, and so then we got into
like,
the psychology.
We been around a lot of this shit. Like I feel like just the history is just like a small part of the film. Like it's so much more. Like I don't know. Like I think it's just cause like I'm real like mystical anyway. I'm just more attracted to that shit. Like that shit is the shit that like touched my spirit and had me like, oh shit, like niggas you can move shit without touching it. You know, like on some goddamn like
on some sci-fi shit,
kinetic energy type shit.
Yeah, on some like because then it's like yo, all of these comic books and shit. They really talking about your ancestors. Yeah, so like, that really was like, oh shit, I want to learn about that. Like, put me on that game. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And that's when.
But really, they put us in a society where you like everything about the way the society set up is set up so that you can't be that way. Like, nigga, we literally in a place where we've woken up, we're living, but you gotta pay to live. You gotta pay to eat. You gotta pay for somewhere to stay. Like all of that shit is against nature anyway, naturally.
It's against who we are and how we operate.
Yeah.
That's why.
So they put us in a place where we have to do things, and it's against like what we feel within ourselves. So most of us are sacrificing part of ourselves already as it is.
So then we be at conflict with ourselves, and then you find yourself, and then you fighting everybody around you, and then you got all this hate and animosity.
And shit turned into dis-ease within your body, within your mind, and everything else.